Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 97 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. My name is Jessica Lynn Johnson. I am the founder and CEO of Soaring Solo Studios, and Soaring Solo is a company dedicated to the direction and development of one-person plays. So welcome to IMC. We're doing this every Wednesday during stay at home for the purposes of connecting us all together in creativity and in community, and do a little self-care, a little meditating, and a little writing together. Please make sure that you have something nearby you to write with and write on as soon as we're done meditating. We are going to jump into the writing portion. And I just want to say that sometimes this work, what comes up for us during the meditation, can be triggering. And if that's the case for you and you need to jump off the call, no worries at all. I completely understand. And if you need some resources, someone to help you process the feelings that come up for you, I am connected to many different therapists, counselors, healers, and things like that I could offer some resources to you if you need that. So please just email me at soaringsoloartist@gmail.com if you need resources made available to you. Okay. Without further ado, please make sure you are in a comfortable seated position, and just go ahead and close your eyes and just start to focus on your breath. Deep inhales in and audible exhales out if you need to, just releasing whatever tension or stress might be on your mind or in your body. With every in-breath, just imagine that you are breathing in warm and nourishing light, bright light that is illuminating every inch of your body, softening and relaxing you, calming you, bringing you into serenity and peace. And just allow your mind to start to empty. Let it become a blank canvas, allowing your thoughts to continue on their way and float through, not attaching to any of your thoughts, just letting them pass by. And start to do a body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, just surveying every inch of your body, noticing where you might be clenching muscles, where you might be feeling tension or pain or discomfort. And just breathe deeply into those places, further relaxing and releasing. Let your jaw relax, your shoulders drop back, your facial muscles relax. Just let your entire body relax. And allow yourself to bask in the energy of support that is available to you right now, with everyone who's shown up on this call today to hold space for self-care and creative expression. Just allow yourself to tap into that supportive energy. And with every in-breath, begin to imagine that you are breathing in things that fill your cup. You're breathing in optimism, kindness, hope, abundance, forgiveness, love, innovation, bravery, vulnerability, creativity. Whatever it is you need to call into your experience, just imagine that on your in-breath, you are bringing that closer to you. And on your out breath, release whatever is not serving you in this moment. Release whatever negativity or comparison or jealousy, fear, scarcity, negative thinking, limiting beliefs, bitterness, resentment, whatever it is you need to let go of. Just push that far away from you on your out breath. And just continue to breathe in what serves you and to exhale what does not. And now begin to imagine that your breath is transforming. And you're continuing to breathe in those things that serve you, but now on your out breath, you are giving back to the world whatever it is you have to offer. So on your out breath, you're sharing your creativity, your humor, your kindness, your allyship, your support, your encouragement, your intelligence, your bravery, whatever it is you have to give. Just imagine on your out breath, you are sharing that with the world. And just continue on in this cycle of breathing in what serves you and exhaling back to the world whatever you have to give. And in the next few moments, I'm going to guide you through a visualization, keeping your eyes closed and your breath deep and your body relaxed. Just go on this journey with me. Trust whatever comes up for you. Try not to control it or censor it or make sense of it. Just see what your intuition, subconscious mind, creativity, and imagination want to show you. I want you to call to mind a time when you changed labels, a time when you changed labels. Maybe you went from single to married. Maybe you went from unemployed to being the owner of a business. Maybe you went from being codependent to independent. Whatever it is, a time that you changed labels, I want that to come to your mind. And as this memory surfaces for you when this label change took place, I want you to recall all the details you can about when it happened, where it happened, how old were you, what season of the year was it, what was going on in your life at that time. Just really try to ground this memory in as many details as you can. And what instigated this label change for you? What instigated it? Did you get fed up with something? Did another opportunity come along? Were you divinely guided? How did this label change happen? And what were you feeling at this time as you had this label change? Were you scared? Were you excited? What came up for you with your feelings during this time? And as you changed labels, were there growing pains? Did things go easily and smoothly? What was the transition like from one label to the next? And was there anyone there to help you through this transition, or were you on your own? Were there any guides or mentors or friends or family? Or did you really feel alone in this transition of labels? And when you fully stepped into this new label, what did that feel like? How did your world change? What was this new you, this new circumstance like for you? So just take another moment or two and reflect upon this change in labels that you experienced. And see what else your imagination or memory, intuition wants to show you. Just be with it for another moment or two. And taking another deep breath in. And on your exhale, slowly opening your eyes and coming back to this present moment. And go ahead and reach for whatever it is you have to write with and write on. And I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes. And I just want you to be as uncensored as you can and write about whatever came up for you, knowing that you never have to share what you've written unless you choose to. So be very uncensored. And some ideas you could write just from first person narration, first person monologue. You could write scene work between you and other characters. In a solo show, you'd be playing all of those characters. You could write a piece of poetry or song lyrics, whatever comes to you to express. I'll let you know when your time is up. About 3.5 minutes left, 3.5 minutes. And about 40 seconds left. Okay, and please wrap up your writing. And as I always say, if you wrote on scrap paper or journal or something like that, that's great. But just, I would encourage you to transcribe what you've written into a document on your computer so that you're saving it somewhere. And especially if you hope to turn this into a solo show, then you can really start to let your work accumulate and keep it stashed somewhere safe. As you will see in the chat, if you scroll back, I did list a bunch of Soaring Solo announcements that are coming up. So we've got a lot of exciting things happening in the community this month. So please take a look at that. I'm going to guide you through it. First of which is my free class is happening Saturday, January 9th, The Art of Creating the One-Person Show. So that is a monthly event that I do on Zoom, 10 a.m. Pacific time. All that is required is an RSVP. So go to soaringSoloStudios.com and just RSVP under either under events and free class, or you can go under the free stuff tab. And then you're going to get an email with all of your details. So no experience needed. You don't need to bring anything. Just show up on the Zoom link and be prepared to meditate and write and possibly share your work if you want to. Next up, the December Creating Captivating Characters Intensive is all sold out. That is with Soaring Solo instructor Heather Dowling, who is also an award-winning solo artist. She has 2 award-winning solo shows, which I've had the honor of working on her with. And she is going to be leading the January intensive as well. It is $149 for 3 weeks. And it's pretty awesome. We've been doing it for months now. It's one of our most popular events. So if you do want to take it, I would encourage you to snag your spot now. You can email me at soaringsoloartist@gmail.com for more information. But I'm going to let Heather tell you a little bit about it since she would be your primary instructor.
Hey, everybody. I know some of you, and some of you are in it on the ride with me right now. Yeah, the experience has been really amazing to see how, especially working in these small pods, specific with specificity of character, to see how people have been allowing the characters they imagine who might share their journey or talk about their journey can instruct what shows up on the page and instruct sort of the arc of the show. So instead of putting all the pressure on like trying to work it out in their head, there's this opportunity to really sink in and start to discover your own ability to play characters, the characters that would be part of the journey with you, and allow them to be the guide that helps you sort of discover what you want to write. It's been really inspiring to see people who, like I did in the beginning, said, "Oh, I can't do characters. I'm just trying to write a story." Turn into these really versatile character actors and come up with some of the most entertaining things that I've ever seen. So I want to encourage you to take it on, especially if you love the idea of bringing some of the characters you've seen in other solo you watch to life in your storytelling, but you feel insecure. Believe me, these techniques from Jessica that we've been working on are tried and true. And even people who are sure they couldn't do it are coming up with some pretty amazing things. It's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you, Heather. Okay, great. Yes, we would love to have you join us for that. And I will be sitting in on one of the weeks of the intensive to give my insight as well. Let's see. And if you're interested in working with me in any capacity, one-on-ones, power pairs, small group, or you want to know more about my offerings, you can either visit my website for more information, or you can email me at soaringsoloartist@gmail.com, and I'll send you some information. And if you missed any days of IMC, so today's 97, if you missed any of these 97 days, you can go onto my YouTube channel, which I put in the chat. Hopefully the link will work. and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and all the 97 days of that are on there, and as well as a bunch of tutorials and testimonials and things like that. All free stuff, just helping you on your solo journey. And then last but not least, our Soaring Solo Salon is still happening in December. It's going to be a little bit different than normal. We are going to be pre-recording these solo artist pieces, and then our awesome technician, Brandon, is going to be editing it all together, furiously to get it all together in time to be released still on Thursday, December 17th at 7 p.m. So we would love your support. We are trying to keep solo theater going, keep live theater alive during all of this, but keeping it as safe as possible. So pre-recording was kind of essential to keep it safe, rather than having people rotating in and out of the building. Yeah, it's just too unsafe in that way right now. So please show your support for the Soaring Solo Salon. For those of you who don't know what that is, it is an evening that will feature 6 brand new solo pieces. So these are artists working on brand new solo art. They're usually about 75 to 80 minutes long programming. So you can see 6 different little snippets of solo theater and get a sense of what your aesthetic is as a solo artist by seeing these different artist presentations. It's just $15.99 for a ticket. You can get your ticket at my website as well, soaringSoloStudios.com. And I think that's everything. So yeah, that's happening Thursday, December 17th at 7 p.m. And if you can't watch it then, the link is available for 48 hours afterwards. So you can tune in and watch it later. Just buy your ticket. All right, I think that's everything. I'll leave the chat up for a little bit. So if you wanted to jot down any of the announcements or say hi to one another, I will leave the chat up for a few more moments. All right, thank you everyone, and please have a wonderful hump day.